Hi, this is Edgar de Velasco. Today I want to talk about looking at yourself with eyes of love. Looking at myself with eyes of love. The other day I was talking to my friend Guillermo and he told me, Edgar, I think we as human beings, we don't love ourselves. I don't love myself. And I was like, what do you think so? And he replied, because most of the time we'll be trained to look for the other person's benefit, for the other person's happiness, instead of looking for our own well-being, for our own happiness. And then he asked me, Edgar, do you love yourself? He probably thought that my answer is going to be, yes, I do. But I replied, I'm in the process of doing so. I'm in the process of learning how to love myself. Because he was right. With all those programs that we had, we haven't been taught about how to love myself. Haven't been taught about how to love myself. Because at the end of the day, how or when do you love yourself? Do you love yourself every day? When you are down, when something happened outside your world, outside of your environment, do you still love yourself? When you believe that you screwed up, do you feel that you love yourself? So, what a different story would be if you see yourself with the eyes of love. And that brought some memories in me. Back in last year, when I was visiting my mom, everyone knows that she passed away at the end of the year. But before that, I spent some time with her. And one night we were having a conversation. We were having a conversation, and then I looked at my mom, and I was delighted by her beauty. And I was like, Mother, you look very beautiful. You're a beautiful person. And she looked at me like, what are you talking about? You kidding, right? And I said, No, mom. I look at you and I see a beautiful person. You are beautiful. The most beautiful person I've ever seen before. And she told me, Oh, come on. I'm almost 93 years old. I'm an old person. How can I be beautiful? Maybe when I was much younger. I said, No. The way you look right now, the way you are right now, I see you as a beautiful person. And the most I tried to convince her, I didn't actually succeed because she thought that she was old, and then an old person cannot be beautiful. Of course, that was a programming that she probably had. Now, how can you look at yourself with eyes of love or with the eyes of love? Let's practice and do this exercise. I invite you to take a look at yourself in the mirror and focus on your imperfections. And then I want you to think about someone that you love the most in this lifetime, someone that you love the most, or it could be a pet, or it could be also focusing on any kind of a situation that brought you a lot of happiness in your life, and keep yourself with that feeling of joy, of love, of happiness. And after you get into that particular state of mind and look at having this feeling, this sensation of love, take a second look at the mirror and look at yourself. This time with the eyes of love. What a difference, right? It's a lot of difference when you look at yourself with the eyes of love. So I invite you to repeat that exercise every time you feel down, every time you feel disappointed, every time you feel like you're not capable to do something, every time you feel less than anyone else. Do this exercise and you see the difference. Talk to you soon.